This is Damian Cave reporting for the New York Times from Baghdad. At 2 a.m. on Wednesday morning, I joined a half-dozen soldiers in an armored striker vehicle as it rolled toward Haifa Street, a Baghdad area that has been the site of vicious battles since 2003. It's a major operation to take back control of dozens of high-rises and hovels that have been overrun by mysterious gunmen. More than 1,000 American and Iraqi troops are on the way. The squad leader is Hector Leija, an easygoing but direct 27-year-old from Raymondville, Texas. The plan is to partner with the Iraqi army and search apartments for weapons and fighters, and try and stop this neighborhood's bloody sectarian violence. When the Iraqis arrive late, the searching begins. Most of the apartments are empty.
We're doing connected searching of the area, of the house, and the Iraqi army is taking the lead on this one, and we're just standing by, supervising, helping them out, assisting them any way they can. I'm not sure.
I mean, in some cases, it looks like people just left. There's still food.
There's still food for it. Someone's left rapidly, they're gone, but there's still families here, squatters, so they're just hanging out.
After only an hour, the Iraqis jump ahead. The Americans are left alone to move from one building to another through back alleys.
Roger, we're entering Charlie 17 right now.
American officers later praised the Iraqis for being eager to participate. Then in one building, the Americans discover a scared family huddling by a space heater. They say they are Shiite and that they have nowhere else to go.
You guys are alright? You guys okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
English?
No.
Okay.
A moment later, a call for help comes from next door.
Ow! Boy! Somebody fucking talk to me! Fucking hit in the head! Is he down? In the head, yes, sir. Is he fucking breathing?
Sergeant Leija, the squad leader, has been hit, possibly by a sniper. It's a horrible scene.
Huh? Well, let's drag him in here. Get him in there. Huh? You got hit right there in the window, right in front of us, sir. You might want to duck. Down, sir. Can we drag him?
While the bomb-sniffing dog pants, Sergeant Leija's men rush into the room and put themselves in danger to pull him to safety. And as they wait for the medics, they try to keep each other calm and try to reassure their sergeant.
Come on, sir. Hey, come on, sir.
One that he's there right now, you saying?
You good, brother? Come on, good. Is he fucking looking at? He's cool. He's going to the shark, though. I know you.
Roger, we need him in here right now.
4 minutes after the shooting, medics rush in and carry him to a striker outside. His men are left alone, shocked, heartbroken, and they have a problem. Sergeant Leija's gear is in the kitchen and they cannot leave until it's recovered. The squad's medic, Private First Class Aaron Barnum, wants to rush right back in. He had reached Sergeant Leija right after he was wounded and seen the gunshot's damage. But Platoon Sergeant First Class Mark Bileski insists that they need to wait for the building next door to be cleared of snipers. Time crawls by. After an hour and a half, they haven't heard any new gunfire from the building where the first shot seemed to be fired from. So Sergeant Bileski agrees to let Private Barnum dash into the room and recover the gear.
Stay against the wall.
So when you take your fucking cane and slide it over your throat. Yep, I got it.
The last thing he grabs is Sergeant Leija's helmet. Before leaving, he wraps it in a towel. But the day is far from over. Sergeant Bileski, still shaking, calls for information about where to go next. He had been told that his men would return to base. Instead, they have to keep fighting. For the next 4 hours, Americans and Iraqis move through the neighborhood, taking more sniper fire. They use yellow smoke to cover their movements. Apache helicopters and a large airstrike also hit the neighborhood, sending smoke into the sky. At the end of the day, the platoon learns that Sergeant Leija, their friend, their fellow soldier, has died. It was unclear what the lasting impact of the operation would be. I was with only one unit, and as a whole, the military says it was a success, releasing this video to prove how well Iraqis and Americans performed.
You got him!
But after the soldiers leave, the apartments are left open and empty, making it easy for people to return and possibly reignite the cycle of violence all over again. This was at least the third major operation by American and Iraqi troops on Haifa Street since 2003. The gains in every case were temporary. And as the day ended in Baghdad, there was no telling whether this week's effort would bring a more lasting peace. For the New York Times, this is Damian Cave in Baghdad.